Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Joining me in the studio is Dr. Dorothy Distelhorst of Streamside Dental. Where is Streamside Dental?
Streamside Dental is in East Vail.
Okay. Well, welcome to the show. We haven't met before, but it's nice to have you on. I know you've been on before, and I know you're a lot of the folks here at TV8. You're their dentist.
I'm so excited to be their dentist, and it's so excited to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And you were just telling me you were skate skiing in Wisconsin, and kind of had an epiphany about the food and the drink that people tend to consume when they're competing in these events.
So my family, I have two daughters, and my husband, we were doing the Berkey Binder. It's a 50K event in Wisconsin, and I'm like one of the slowest ones in I am the slowest one in my family.
I'm the slowest one in my family too.
And anyway, I stop at the different aid stations, and I thought, well, I better get some sustenance. I'm going 50 kilometers, and I drink water, or I drink they had certain, like, it wasn't Gatorade, some kind of sports drink, and then I was eating their snacks. And it was cookies or bar or goo, and it was just, I was sitting there skate skiing, and it was just sticking in my teeth, and I thought, wow, what if people do this every weekend, or what's happening with the professional athletes or my student athletes and that I see, and I've seen things that have affected their teeth, and I think it has a lot to do with their diet. But when we think of like athletes and sports, we think more like mouth guards, helping prevent injury, but then I thought, well, how can we help prevent cavities or erosion in their teeth from these sticky foods and the sports drinks and the power bars and different things that just stick in your teeth? It's the sugar
and the acidity that you're worried about?
So when you eat something, your mouth becomes more acidic, just naturally. And then if it sticks to your teeth, then it's always like, and then if you're snacking all the time and taking some substance every half hour, your mouth is always acidic, and then that can cause erosion on your teeth versus just cavities. And then I was thinking, wow, what about like the Olympics? Olympics were just on. And how are athletes' teeth? And I decided just to Google it. And there was actually an article for the 2012 Olympics in London about the health of athletes' teeth. And I was just amazed. They said 50% had cavities, 75% of them had what we call gingivitis, so an infection in their gums. Some had dental trauma. And they really didn't have access to much dental care. I just thought it was fascinating. So then I looked up pH of different drinks, and the sports drinks can be very acidic. Like at 3, I found out we're at 3 pH, whereas water is neutral is at 7, and that doesn't affect your teeth. And milk is also one of the ones that doesn't affect your teeth so much. So I thought that was really fascinating.
That is, but I guess it sort of makes sense. You wouldn't want to, I mean, milk is really, designed to feed your young, and you wouldn't want to cause,
it's interesting how that is. So, and then I thought, well, what can we do to help prevent this? And one of the things is just to make your enamel stronger. And there's prescription toothpaste that have extra fluoride in. Now the fluoride that comes in the toothpaste over the counter is great, but is not as strong or effective as a prescription fluoride toothpaste. And then I thought, well, it would be easier if we could have some mouth rinses that would do that too. So I found that there's several over-the-counter mouth rinses that have a more neutral pH, and I actually wrote them down here. The TheraBreath oral rinse is one that has a pH of 8.2.
And that's good.
That's good. We want that. We don't want the lower ones. I didn't write down the lower ones. Act's anti-cavity fluoride rinse is a good one. Cepacol, OxyFresh Smart Mouth, Closest Biotine Dry Mouth. It has to be the dry mouth oral rinse. The other one has a pH of 4, whereas this has one of 7. So that was kind of interesting. And then I came across one for home that you can make yourself with baking soda, a cup of baking soda, not a cup of, a teaspoon of baking soda, excuse me, and a cup of water. And if you want to flavor it, you can put some peppermint oil in it and some xylitol.
If you'll give that to us, we'll post it on our Facebook wall if you'd like to do that.
Have that. That'd be awesome.
Streamside Dental is over in East Vail.
Yeah, we're in East
Are
Vail.
you all taking patients at this time?
We definitely are taking patients. We love to help people, and we love having new patients and taking good care of the existing ones. And we can help people with the damages that have been done. Obviously, I'd like it if people didn't have damage from their sports activities.
Great.
So,
Great talking with you, and great meeting you, Dr. Distelhorst. And that's Dr. Dorothy Distelhorst. She's with Streamside Dental over in East Vail. Coming up, Owen's got to look at your weather forecast.